Hey guys, welcome to Conquer Woodbury for our first inner gym of the season. For our course today, we're going to have 10 obstacles with a 4-minute time limit and 16 total points. For our first obstacle, we're going to start on top of this vault box here for your point A. Your point B will be on this pad here. For all of our obstacles today, your point B is going to become your point A, except for one. So for all of your landings, try to make sure you're sticking that landing, because if you fall off, that'll be a fail on the next obstacle, except for the one that I point out to you guys today. Okay? For this first one, you're just using this ring here to swing down with your upper body only, this pad here to get you clear. For obstacle number 2, this one's going to be worth 2 points. You're going to start on this red pad here. You'll end on this black pad here. You're allowed to use all of these devil's pipes here with upper body only, and this trapeze bar here, and this blue bar right here. Get you to your end pad. Your first point will be for touching this trapeze bar here with any part of your upper body. It has to be part of your body that's in play. For our next obstacle, we'll start on this pad right here. Your ending platform will be this black pad right over here. You're allowed lower body only on this PVC, this PVC, this PVC, this PVC, and this PVC. You're not allowed to use this pillar at all. You can't catch yourself on it. Not allowed to use this post here at all, okay? To get you to that point B. If you catch yourself on this wall, for safety's sake, that's fine. You can't use the wall and jump on top of it. But if you're catching a hand here, stopping yourself from hitting it, that'll be okay. For our next obstacle, starting on this black pad here, we're ending on this black pad right over here. You can use any part of this lower face here with any part of your body. You're not allowed to go up high at all, just this lower front face. Anything inside of here is okay. Bumping into these is fine. If you kind of catch yourself on the top a little bit as you're coming onto this trampoline, that's okay. But we're not allowed to intentionally use these, climb on top of them, anything like that. And you're only allowed the mat portion of this trampoline as you're jumping back. If you're landing partly on it, something comes off, but most of your body's here, that's fine. You just can't be using only that outside portion, and you can't use that outside portion to progress through the rest of the obstacle. And for this obstacle too, you get your first point. This is a 2-point obstacle. First point is touching this trampoline. All right. Next obstacle is also a 2-point obstacle. Starting on this black pad here, ending way over here on this muscle driver pad. You're allowed to use any part of your body on this pillar, this rolling log. These end platforms are not in play. We will have them marked off and blocked off day of the comp. You're allowed this pillar, any part of this front face here, and these 2 rings to get you to your end platform. And your first point will be touching this pillar. Make contact with this pillar, any part of your body, before you hit anything out of play. That'll be your first point. Next obstacle starts on this pad here, ends on this red pad right here. You can use any part of your body on this ring here, any part of this square right here. So this post and the crossbeam that is inside of this square is all fine. You're not allowed to use the post down here, and you're not allowed to use this crossbeam in between the I-beams. And then you are allowed, again, any part of the inside of this square here. So you're not allowed this lower post, just the inside of the square. And then this ring to get you to this end platform. For our next obstacle here, starting on this red pad, you're going to end on that upside down U block way down there. For this one, it is lower body only. You're allowed to use these balance pipes that are on the ground and these wobble boards on these pads. You're not allowed to use the podium pads themselves, as well as you're not allowed to use the bases of these balance pipes, just like usual. You're only allowed to use the balance pipe itself Again, lower body only, no upper body is allowed on any of this, no saving your hand on here, anything like that, to get you on to your point B. Next obstacle starts on this U-block here. They'll end on this red pad right here. You're allowed to use this rope up here, and this rope here with any part of your body to get yourself from that pad to this pad over here. For our next obstacle, you're going to start on this red pad here. You're allowed to use this ring here, which will be preloaded on a magnet for you. This pad here. This ring right here. This pad here. And this ring right here. These two rings will also be preloaded on that magnet to get you to your point B here. So this is the one I talked about earlier. This is your point B. That does not become your point A. So once you clear this obstacle, then you can take any path you want to get you to your next obstacle. Okay? So, real quick before that, for this balance obstacle here, I forgot to say, it's a two-pointer. You get your first point by touching this wobble board right here. All right, back to the final obstacle. Starting on this pad here, you're allowed these trapeze bars. They will be moved for advanced. These will be a 5 and about a 5.5 foot gap for the advanced group. And you'll be going across these trapeze. You'll be allowed to use this shelf here and this rope here with upper body only to get you to your end pad, which will be a raised blue pad at the end here. So that's it for our course today, guys. Like I said, we got 10 points, or 10 obstacles, 16 points with a 4-minute time limit. See you guys there.